Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie we're going to look at the Douglas DC3, which is part of the 40th anniversary update. I can see that the aircraft is, let's say, standing on a parking spot. The first part we're going to look at is, of course, are the engines, right? The engines are the, I would say, most impressive ones from this kind of aircrafts. So moving a little bit. So here you can see the level of detail, right? Including, let's say, the markers here, but also if you would look inside the engine, there's a lot of time being spent on modeling this. Going to the side part, you can see that I also spent some time on this, right? Including the pops, but also including the, I would say, letters, etc. on it. The cool thing about the modeling is that they really added some usage on the bottom of the aircraft, so you can really see it being used. And the cool thing is that they have included in steel cables, and if you would look very close at them, maybe we can zoom into that a bit. Can see that depending on the corner you look from it, they look really detailed, right? From this side they're looking less detailed for some reason. Going to the gears, right? The gears, also a lot of detail and also some usage has been added. Also the I would say, letters here on the wheels, and also the cabling is shown here. So that's, I would say, kudos for the developers. They really spent some serious amount of time on modeling this one. Going to the back, we can see the call sign of the aircraft, or the registration number. And then if we look at the back, we can see all kind of details, including the steel cables again. The tail with the moving parts. Over here, you can see the, I'd say, details over here, which they added some pops, which we can see below the tail. And then we can continue by looking at the wings. And the wings, they are looking impressive, although it would have been nice if they would have spent some more time on modeling this part, because you can really see that this part is, I would say, almost handcrafted, and this part, I'd say, it looks like it's kind of blurry, so that's a pity. Here's the few refuel, let's say, inputs, right? Not sure what the right word is, but the, I would say, point where you can put in the fuel for the aircraft. You can see that the fuel truck is already there. And here's the top of the engine, and the top of the engine is the same, right? So a lot of details. You can see that these markers are a little bit less detailed compared to some of the other parts. While we're here, we can see that the curtains are even modeled within the cockpit, or within the, I would say, cabin, right? But if you go inside the cabin, and then I need to press it slower, you can even see that the chairs are modeled, but there are no passengers on those seats. And initially I thought, okay, hey, maybe it's due to the fact that I didn't set a weight, but as you can see here, there's weight over here, right? So there's, I would say, there should be normally, I'd say, some passengers, but for some reason there's not. Maybe they didn't model it over here. Nice thing about the floor is that they even, I would say, added a hatch. Come on, no way. Down here, which shows the details, right? Where you can, I would say, go to it. And if we look at this part of the aircraft, which is inside the cockpit, right? Because we flew through a door, we can see all kind of materials here. Unfortunately, nothing of these buttons is modeled, right? As you can see, it's simply there to show you what an aircraft would contain. Now, this is the cockpit. From this level, here you can also see a lot of details, right? Including, I would say, a lot of working buttons, the radio frequencies, I would say, the feather, and here all kind of buttons to switch on multiple parts of the aircraft, which we'll have a look at in a future video. But also this part, you can see that they spent some serious time on modeling this one, including the floor, really nicely modeled. Also here you can see the usage of the aircraft being modeled nicely. So really nice, I would say, from my perspective. And it's free, right? It's part of the 40th anniversary update, which is really cool. So in this video, we looked at the Douglas DC3. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you got questions or comments, then feel free to post in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos I'm posting, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.